Hello friends, welcome to Asmus Academy. Today we will discuss how to identify the given language is regular, CFL or CSL. I will tell you some tricks so that you can identify which type of the given language. First discuss for regular language. First trick, the simplest one, the given language is finite. The finite language is always regular. Always regular. Finite language is always regular. Okay. Next point. It can't perform. Regular language can't perform non-linear power. Non-linear power for infinite language. Infinite language. For example, if the given language L is equals to a power n power 2 square, where n greater than equals to 0. This is the infinite language. N greater than equals to 0, then it will be infinite. The given power is non-linear. It is non-linear. So by seeing only we can say that it is not a regular language. It is non-regular. Take one more example. If n less than equals to 10, then it is the finite. It is the finite language. So this is the regular language. Regular language. I already told you in first point, the finite language is always regular. Okay. By seeing only you can say that this is the finite language. Okay. Next point. It can't perform operations like plus, minus, divide. It can't perform plus, minus, multiply and divide. It can't perform. Okay. I will tell you one example. This will be clear afterwards. The language is a power m, b power n, c power p, where m plus n is equals to p. Second, m minus n is equals to p. Third, m multiply n is equals to p. Fourth, m multiply divide n is equals to p. These are the 4 examples. It has all the operations. So by seeing only where m n p, where m n p all are greater than equals to 0. Okay. So all are greater than equals to 0 and it has operations. So these are the infinite language. So by seeing only we can say that it is the non-regular language. Okay. These are the non-regular. Consider one more example. If p is equals to 10, here p equals to 10, then tell me this condition is finite, then this will be finite. Tell me the given language are finite or not. this is a finite, or tell me this is the regular or not. Okay, I will tell you examples. If p equals to 10, then it will be finite combination of m comma n can be there. Let's consider if p equals to 10, then which type of combination will be there for m n. Let's say if m equals to 0, then n will be 10. If m equals to 1, then n will be 9. So that there will be 10 combinations only. So we can say that this is the finite language and it is the regular language. Okay, so if p equals to 10, then it is the regular. Okay, now take for this m minus n. If we put m 20 and n 10, it will be give 10. If I put 30 minus 20, it will be 10. So that you can see there can be many combinations. So we can say that this is the infinite language and it perform operation, so it can't be a regular language. Okay, this is the non-regular. Okay, let's see for this third example. If m comma n, m into n, then p equals to p there is 10. We make m comma n 1 into 10, 2 into 5, 5 into 2 and 10 into 1. There is only 4 combinations. This is the finite language. The finite language is always regular. So this is the regular. And see fourth example, m by n. For example, m is 100 and n is 10. Then this is the 10. You can see it can have many combinations. For example, 1000 by 100, 10,000 by 1000. Then you can see it can have many combinations. So it is infinite language, and infinite language performing some operation, so it can't be a regular language. So this is a non-regular language. In this is regular, this is non-regular, this is regular, this is non-regular for p equals to 10. Okay, if p is variable, then it is all are non-regular language. Okay, I request you, all of you guys, please note down all the. Okay, next fourth point, it can't perform string matching. It regular language can't perform string matching. String matching for infinite language. String matching. For infinite language. If this is a finite, then finite language is always regular. I mentioned infinite. So which type of string matching? Let's say L is equals to W WR, where W belongs to A comma B or star. This is the language. This is the string, and W power R is the reverse of the string. For example, the W is equals to A comma B. The string, for example, AB, the reverse of W is equals to BA. Okay, and then this is the non-regular language because it can't find middle point, because the finite automata don't have memory. it can't remember the middle point. So this is the non-regular language. Okay. Next point, finite automata can't do comparison. Between two numbers. Finite automata can't do comparison between two numbers. In this example, we see it can't perform string matching. For string matching, we have comparisons. So it can't do comparison. So it can't do string matching. Okay. Please note down all the points. Next, we'll see CFL. How to identify the given language is CFL. Now discuss for CFL. CFL, context-free language. Okay. First trick. It is the infinite language. Infinite CFL is infinite language. Infinite language. Second, it can't do non-linear power. It can't do non-linear power for infinite language. Okay. If it is an infinite language, then it is a regular language. Okay. If it is infinite, then can't be a non-linear context-free language. Okay. Third point. CFL can perform addition and subtraction, but not multiplication and division. Okay. Take an example. This is for infinite language. Infinite language. Let's say example: A for M, B for N, C for P, where M plus N is equals to P. Take for example, second example, M minus N is equals to P, M multiplication D N equals to P. Fourth, M divided by N is equals to P. The CFL can perform addition and subtraction. So this is the CFL. Okay. And this is non-CFL. Non-CFL. Okay. Now consider one scenario. If P is equals to 10, if one side is constant, then this is the another scenario. Okay. I already told you in previous example for regular language, if P equals to 10, P is constant, then this is the regular. If this is the regular, then regular language always CFL. Okay. I will tell you hierarchy for this, which regular language can be CFL or not, whatever. Okay. And second one is non-regular, then but it is CFL. It is CFL. In previous example we see it is non-regular but it is CFL. Non-regular. Okay. And this one, it is the regular, that it is also CFL. If P variable, that is non-CFL, but if P is constant, then it is a CFL. Okay. Next, it can't perform division. But if p equals to 10, then it have, I already told you in a regular language, it can't be a regular language. It is non-regular, and it can do CFL. If P is constant, then it is a CFL. Okay. So if P is constant, then all are CFL. And first and third is regular. Okay. Now fourth point. CFL can perform string matching, but not direct string matching. What is the meaning of direct string matching? Let's consider example. WWR, where W belongs to A, B whole star. This is the language. If it is infinite, it is a CFL. It can perform string matching. This is a simple string matching. Okay. Now second example, if WW, where W belongs to A, B whole star, then this is the direct string matching. For example, if W equals to AB, then string will be AB and AB. Then this is the direct string matching. Means if this A is B, B. So if how to identify in CFL, there is a PDA machine. It identify, it had a stack. So how it perform? There is a stack. So for this language, this string will be AB, BA. How it will be performed? First A will be pushed. Second B will be pushed. If B came, then B will be popped. A came, A will be popped. At last the stack is empty, so string will be accepted. So this language is a CFL. But for this, it will be A will be push, and B will be push. But if A came, it don't know it have to push or pop. Okay, it will be push only, because it don't know if it came B, it will be pop. So it can't be CFL. Then it is a non-CFL. So we can say that it can't perform direct string matching. Okay. Next, fifth point. It can do one comparison for linear function. It can do, CFL can do one comparison between two numbers. One comparison between two numbers at a time. What is the meaning of at a time? For example, I take an example: A power m, B power n. A power m, B power n. This is the language, and it is linear, and it, let's see it perform, it is CFL or not. Let's see how did it perform the PDA. Let's see. If A came, how many A came, it will push A. How many times? N times come, A's send push. If B come, then A will be popped. Where till A it will pop. All are if empty, then came A, then it will again push. Okay, m times it will push and next m time will be popped. Means at a time only one comparison there. It is not compared with the m. Okay, if the given language is like this, a power n, b power n, and a power n, b power n. If the given language is this, a power n, b power m, a power n, b power n, then it can't be a CFL because it has to match for this and this, because it can't perform. Because let's see, push in the stack, push A n times A. Okay, and next push M, push B for m times. Next A came. How it don't know how much time A should be popped, but on the stack it has B. It don't know where is the A, so it can't perform CFL. Okay, and this is not a CFL. I hope all you get all the points. If didn't get, please watch again, you will get. Okay, next we will see for CFL, how to identify CFL. Now take CSL. Identification of CSL. First point, it is infinite language. It is infinite language. Okay. Next point, it can perform non-linear power. It can perform non-linear power. I am saying non-linear power. So if it can perform non-linear power, so it can also perform linear power. Okay. So third point, it can perform any operation. It can perform any operation like plus, minus, multiplication, division. Okay. Fourth point, it can do string matching. It can perform string matching, direct string matching. Okay, string matching and as well direct string matching. Please remember, string matching, direct string matching. I am using short form only. Please write down. Okay. Now, fifth point, it can do any number of comparisons. It can do any number of comparisons. But finite. Okay, it can do any number of comparisons but finite. You see all 5 points. It can do anything. Previously, regular language has some restriction. CFL have some restriction, but CSL don't have any restriction. So we can say that it is most powerful language. Okay, most powerful. Okay. Now we will see hierarchy for this language. If the given language is CSL, then it will be regular and CFL as well. Let's see hierarchy. The language is regular. All regular languages are CFL and CSL. So all regular language are CFL. Okay. All regular language are CFL, but every CFL can't be regular language. Okay, because regular language has most restrictions. It has less than this restriction. Okay, now CFL language can be CSL. So we can say that every regular language is CFL as well as CSL, and every CFL can't be regular, but every CFL is CSL. Okay, every CSL can't be CFL or regular. Listen carefully. Okay, CSL, some CSL can be CFL or regular. Okay, please note down all the points. I hope all the points I have discussed all you get. In next video we will discuss for this language all the examples, so that you will get more clearly. Okay, we will meet in next video. Thank you.